Watch this, change of clothes. Also, new hat. I am a man of many hats. The Azumanga Cafe hat, the One Piece Dodger hat, and my regular LA Dodger hat or beanie. Hey guys, it's me. I just want to do a recap of like what's going on with Anime Expo so far. So far it's been pretty good. I like it, really been enjoying it. But boy damn howdy have I've overexerted myself. Becoming go this, do that, over here, over there, over that, whatever. It was fun, but it's just so damn tiring. I think I could finally sit down for a bit. I just want to talk about how past days were. On Wednesday when I got here, I came here with my coworker. Immediately, I went straight to Universal Studios because my friend was waiting for me over there, and we had a freaking blast over there. I would say, never been in Universal Studios before, but boy howdy, being a Simpsons fan myself, that shit was so fucking fun. The references, the gags and stuff from the show, like it's all plastered everywhere. Well, finally made it to Universal Studios. I just need to go in and go see Nathan, find him. I'm fucking hungry, probably another Krusty Burger first. Oh yeah, we're in Springfield. We're in Springfield, USA, baby. Lardland, Krusty Lou, oh my god. Freaking the comic book guy thing. Krusty Land over there. Lardland Donuts. Yo, actually getting some of the food. Got myself a fucking Krusty Burger. Nathan, he's way right back. Got myself a clogger. But check this out. It stinks. It stinks. Hey, well, that thing's You see this? When in doubt, just rub it against a piece of wall right now.
Clean. You guys come with me. You stay here and wait for someone to tell you to do something.
We're gonna be Team Hans Molman, baby. Let's go.
We ask that you place all large or fragile items, including cameras and video cameras, against the wall outside the gate. Hold on to all those articles. Take your seats in an orderly fashion, and please watch your hand as you enter the vehicle. If you have difficulty following small spaces, make it 12 or 13.
So Nathan got me the Flamin' Mo. Thank you, Nathan. And when I'm touching it, I'm like, you can feel like it's sort of like bubbling because they put like dry ice down here and shit. It's non-alcoholic. Bottoms up. So was it orange drink or something? Yeah, orange soda. Orange soda. Orange soda. $11 though. I enjoyed myself. I was really happy despite all the walking. But what actually did suck was Super Nintendo World. Well, I wouldn't say it sucked, but it felt more like it was underwhelming. I guess I'll be going to BBH or BBB. We got to do like the Super Nintendo World, like the Mario Kart ride. Had to do like the solo ones just because if you want to do like with a group, it was like much super long line. We didn't get like a fast pass or anything. I think the big problem was just the fact that like those visors don't fit. If you got a big head, it's not gonna fit, man. It's just not gonna fit. It barely fit me. I would probably even say it just didn't even fit me at all. So I think it kind of ruined a bit of the immersion for myself because the visor didn't fit and I had to strap on the thing, so it kind of do like little sort of like AR sort of like thing to like zap like the baddie stuff with your shells. I mean, it was nice. It's nicely constructed for sure, but man, I kind of wish they had bigger like visor things. But then again, you know, it's probably made for kids, which is, you know, understandable. I just wish this thing was there when I was a kid. Then maybe I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. The ride that didn't suck was the Simpsons one. Simpsons one was actually pretty freaking good. And I never knew that you can just have like sort of a simulation roller coaster, like this is my first time doing it. Like those sort of like simulation roller coaster where like the whole like thing just like rocked you back and forth. So it was like interactive, like, and they had like a massive like IMAX like sort of like screen to show you like, you know, firsthand like POV that you're riding along with the Simpsons, and like they use 3D models. I think it was kind of interesting that I don't think I wonder if they were like updated models from like the Simpsons Hit and Run game, because that's like, I'm not sure what, well, maybe it could have been like the Simpsons game from like 2006, 2007, whatever. Maybe it was some of that. It looked a little, it definitely was more refined and tweaked better for sure. I'm just wondering if like they used that as like their main original like reference when they had these models, because it was all 3D. It was all animated in 3D. But man, it was so fun. I have the donut. It's in the fridge. Hopefully it's still good. It's not too stale. I kind of did leave it out in my hotel room for a couple of days thinking it would have been fine, but I realized, no, I should put it in the fridge. Thursday was typical, hot. I sweat like a mofo, like no doubt. Probably one of the sweatiest people, like not talking about like when it comes to games and stuff, but actual like sweat. I rushed pretty much first thing to the artist alley because I kind of knew that I wanted to find stuff from the artist alley. Plus my friend was also vending there as well. I wanted to support him. I bought some stuff from an artist alley, like former neighbor from a previous convention a year ago, and I bought them some stuff because I wanted to buy some gifts to my friends too. So I bought some over there. I pretty much got everything done, and like, you know, and I know like how the whole thing was going on with like artist alley. A lot of the convention got cut out. Well, it kind of got rearranged because currently the LA Convention Center is being remodeled just for the Olympics. Although they probably think it might not even be ready by then. Who knows? And so they pretty much kind of cut a lot of like the original artist alley size that they had from last year down, just simply to add more like regular vendors in the bottom. A little disappointing, but whatever. Not a big deal. I went over, you know, just to check out the exhibit hall. I didn't even get to check out the West Hall until like the next day, but I'll get to that in a bit. Dude, I just met freaking Garn Giguk, one of the dudes from Trash Taste. I think I've been wanting to meet him. Never got to meet him until now. Just randomly walking on one of the edges over here at Anime Expo on day one. And he had his like little DJI one as well, walking around and filming. No one was really up to him, and he was probably hanging out with some friends on him. It was kind of cool to approach him. I told him, oh, Giguk, give him like a freaking fist bump. And then I told him, hey, England's gonna lose to Mexico. And he was all like, oh, nah, man. So, but I forgot. I was like, oh, should I go get a picture with him? I was all like, all right. I went back as he was walking away. I asked him very politely, hey man, sorry, but it won't bother you, but can I get a picture with you, bro? And I got a picture with him. I got a fucking picture with him. I'm so fucking happy I got a fucking picture with him, dude. You know, last year I saw Joey. I didn't get to get a picture with him, unfortunately. This year if I freaking met Garn, who knows if I'm gonna meet fucking Garn, but we'll see. Everything was going fine. Then I left early because I needed to go catch the Dodger game on Thursday night. For those who don't know, Thursday night was the official Dodgers One Piece night. And oh boy, where to begin? I knew to myself I should get there early, but I didn't have, you know, I wasn't going to be driving out there. I had to take like public transportation here in LA. All the LineCon jokes that we've had at Anime Expo, to shame. This shit was so bad. When I was there for almost like 2 hours. I got there roughly about 5 o'clock. Thank God that I got in before first pitch, because I was not going to be missing a game. I wanted to go there intentionally to go watch the game. I bought my ticket before they announced the One Piece night thing. I figured, all right, fine, whatever. If it's just an added bonus. If I get the you know, the freebies, that's cool. If I don't care. I want to watch a game. I got the hat, I got the card. It just, you know, people were just bugging me for like, hey, I want to buy your card or something. Hey, you're selling your card, yada, yada, yada. It got to a point that I got fed up with one dude. I told him, yeah, I'll give it to you for $1,000. And let me recreate what he did. It doesn't even go for that much. And I shrugged and I'm like, well, beggars can't be choosers, buddy. And I walked off. At that point, I just ignored everyone else. There you go. So I don't know if like that thing in front of like right by the Nikkei thing was actually like the Doro thing. So it might be their own freaking Doro. So see, I'm gonna go to the main South Hall, see how this shit is. It's cool that everything is like new each year, so it kind of amazes for a bit. I just want to make sure where I need to go for when I go for my portfolio review tomorrow. So this will be here tomorrow and stuff. So. Day two was the day that I was gonna have my portfolio review with Kadokawa to get pretty much professional insight and opinions and critiques from someone working in the manga industry over there. I just got out of my portfolio review right now, well, not too long ago, and everything else were pretty good. I think we had like a lot to like actually talk about with the lady and stuff. It was really fun. It was really great. I had a lot of questions. She had a lot to say. Really great constructive criticism that I can learn about when it comes to just like having to deal with this manga and stuff. All right, new angle. I guess I just want to recap what day two is all about. I was kind of surprised that I signed up for this thing because like I really found out about that they were doing like on-site portfolio reviews at Anime Expo, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the deadline wasn't until June 25th. Apparently like when it got closer to the convention, they were open for on-site or walk-ins, I guess. Didn't matter. I already uploaded I uploaded the stuff and I got like a response roughly like 24 hours later. Initially I had it for Saturday at 4 o'clock, but I had it changed for Friday at noon. So I go over, we talked to the person. Her name is Hitomi. I think one of the things I wanted to make sure to go in for this portfolio review was just being confident in what I'm talking about, being confident in the story that I have, and just being confident just all around. She was really impressed with like, I guess like with the prologue, because I think she figured out that this is what more in line with like what they want to see with like creators in the space. You know, she definitely had her critiques and I was more than welcome to hear them because, you know, who better else to get that information and those critiques and opinions from than someone that's working in the industry. I showed her all the designs. I think she says like character design wise, it just doesn't hurt to add more decoration. And I agree with that. I feel like there's definitely a lot more I could add. But one actually pretty cool thing I asked because I really wanted to know was whenever it came to like a non-Japanese person trying to make a Japanese character, a Japanese inspired character, she says, don't keep it like plain and like how typical like you would see like in typical shows like a typical samurai or something like that. I think a lot of Japanese readers don't like being educated by a foreigner. They think they're being educated by a foreigner and how a Japanese person should look. Instead, just go crazy, I guess. Go a bit more creative. I wouldn't, maybe not crazy, but a bit more flashy. Add some more uniqueness to them, especially if it's like a fantasy sort of story. Here at Anime Expo, you are cringe and you are free. You know what? I'm so old that I remember anything Persona was for friggin' neckbeard shut-ins. Day 3. Day 3 was technically like my last one. I got up pretty early today. Initially, I thought I was going to be on a time crunch because I needed to go to Little Tokyo for the Delicious in Dungeon art exhibit, and that wasn't until noon. I think it's like the first time I've ever gone to like Anime Expo. early in the morning. And by God, that was probably the only best time where I felt like it was easy to get in and around because there's far less people. I left to go to the art exhibit. The art exhibit was fantastic. It's so good. I was probably the first person to go in there because I guess it was the first thing they had like at noon when they opened. I got my commemorative plate. That's really nice. I think it's like the first time that's raining at Anime Expo. And it's on 4th of July too.
So you're gonna park right there on the corner, and you're gonna walk all the way up this way.
And it's not too bad. It's not rain, it's like little like sprinkles. It's not that bad. Good relief though.
Don't be shy. Head to the stage and meet your favorite concert. Head on up.
You know, you're about to find out, and hopefully you'll enjoy this experience as well.
Freedom, 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 oi! Freedom, 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 oi! Freedom, 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 oi! Freedom, freedom, freedom. But yeah, that was my Anime Expo experience of this year. Like, if I were to rate things, I would probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe. Slightly better than last year, although last year was not too bad either. But I think the only reason why I like this one better this year because I felt like I got a lot of mileage being at a lot of places a lot of the times. The bad side is just trying to manage like everything. I want to hang out with this friend, want to do this, hang out with a friend, do this, hang out with a friend, do this, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, I couldn't hang out with my other friend, Rod. I'm sorry, buddy. You didn't get a chance this time. If I go next year, I'll have to just like cut out some activities. If anything, I want to stay at the JW Marriott. It's much closer. Will I be going to Anime Expo next year? Good chance. There could be a good chance. Will I be rooming with buddies? Will I be on my own? I don't know. We'll see about that. If that's the case, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Brofist. Just kidding. See ya.